Paolo Banchero's debut season with the Orlando Magic was nothing short of spectacular, just to put it mildly. The first overall pick displayed a level of talent and performative levels that exceeded all expectations, making a historic rookie campaign that drew comparisons to NBA legends and perennial all-stars alike. The arrival couldn't have been better timed for the Magic, who struggled for years to secure a superstar through the draft. Now, I made my Orlando Magic video looking at their whole team in its totality, but in this one we're going to talk about Paolo Banchero and whether he'll have a sophomore slump or he's going to continue on the great progression that we saw in the rookie season. Obviously, I personally don't think he'll have a sophomore slump, but in this video we'll explore the different things that will lead to him not having a sophomore slump, including the historical season that he had his rookie year. Now, with that out the way, I do want to say and thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. We finally hit that monumental accomplishment after just a year or so of doing this, so I appreciate you guys greatly. We're only trying to continue to grow, and that 1,000 sub special will be out soon, and I'm gonna determine if we're gonna still do a giveaway for 1,000 subs. You know, I gotta keep my pockets a little light, because y'all be taxing. But with all that fanfare, because this was a pretty long intro, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new so we can continue on to the road of 2,000, and let's get into this video. It's almost amusing to think that there were doubters who considered selecting Jabari Smith Jr. over Paolo Banchero on draft night 2 years ago. However, the Magic did make the right call, and they're set to reap the benefits for years to come thanks to Banchero's stellar rookie season. Right from the beginning, Banchero proved to be everything for the Magic and everything that they could hope for. Despite the inevitable rookie mistakes, he consistently rose to the occasion. In his debut game, for example, he played the Detroit Pistons in October. He scored 27 points, setting the tone for his first 6 games with over 20 points each. A remarkable start for anyone, especially for a team long starved for offensive prowess. By the end of the season, Banchero averaged an impressive 20 points, 7 rebounds, and almost 4 assists per game. And while some advanced statistics have suggested that the team was better when he wasn't on the court, it was evident that Orlando wanted him out there making mistakes and learning from them. He's recognized as their future, and that's what you need from your rookie. Make the mistakes now so that in year 3, 4, and 5, you know what to do going forward when that time comes. One of Banchero's most remarkable attributes in his rookie year was his ability to consistently draw fouls, a skill that placed him in the company of all-time greats among rookies. In contrast to some players who frequently draw fouls, Banchero excels at converting these opportunities into free points, boasting a 74% free throw percentage in his rookie year. While free throws might not be an exciting aspect of the game for fans, and a lot of people, they tend to tax players for getting to the line more because they consider it foul baiting, but as a true hoophead, it is and always will be the best skill offensive players have to be able to utilize. If you could get to the cup and get free points, and you could do that about 15 times a game, you're already a 15 point per game scorer without even making a basket outside of the free throw line. Banchero's status as a top player in his class, coupled with his knack for drawing fouls and efficiently converting them, makes him a reliable scorer in the league's future landscape. So ultimately, what makes Banchero so effective at generating free throws, especially in his rookie year? In my opinion, his style of play is very similar with Zion, except a little bit more skilled. Zion is a lot more brute force finish through you, whereas Banchero is a lot more graceful, skillful, but he's still gonna finish through you. These similarities are characterized by unstoppable downhill drives and a knack for drawing fouls while maintaining agility and explosiveness at the rim. As primary playmakers, both of them possess exceptional abilities to process information simultaneously. Obviously, hearing Paolo compared to Zion is a bit crazy, especially considering that Paolo is a much better shooter and floor general in general, but Paolo finished the season ranked 19th all-time in free throw volume among rookies since 1959. This tied Zion with 7.4 free throw attempts per game, so really and truly, the comparison is very valid despite the difference in how they get to the free throw line. Now, just to add some context to this stat, some of the most dominant scorers to ever play can be seen in this data visualization of high volume rookie free throw takers. Some guys like Rick Barry, Michael Jordan, Oscar Robertson, they led the group in this efficiency as rookies. So he's up there with some of the best talent we've ever seen. Banchero's playing style lead towards isolation this past year, which is pretty typical for rookies. However, his efficiency efficiency in isolation plays, particularly his 44% effective field goal percentage, it demonstrated room for growth. He struggled with three-point shooting, and he had opportunities for pull-up shots, converting only 35% of them. Despite these challenges, he did excel as a driver and drew fouls effectively. He finished at the rim, which was solid, but that also had some room for improvement. Now, the criticism of Banchero is centered around his high usage without corresponding efficiency. But this was part of the experiment. Again, he's a rookie, 19 years old, he's very young. The Magic aimed to explore the boundaries of his game and discovered what worked best. There were glimpses of Banchero as a small ball center, a strategic move by Jamal Mosley, their coach, which could be utilized in the future depending on matchups, and a valuable versatility for the team. Overall, the season revolved around understanding how Banchero fits into the Magic's future plans, and how his game can evolve as they strive to become a playoff contender once again. Banchero excelled in this regard, providing clarity to the project's direction, in my opinion. Banchero did encounter that rookie wall that we all talk about, but he persevered unlike most athletes. He was always seeking to evolve his teammates, even on his off nights, and his ability to contribute nearly 4 assists per game as a 6'10" forward was commendable. Although he could further enhance his playmaking, particularly on drives, he's still the kind of player that this sort of new NBA is geared toward. If Paolo can maintain good efficiency, even with a higher usage rate, it's a potential avenue worth exploring for Orlando. However, it's important to bear in mind that the championship winning teams typically prioritize a more balanced approach. While maximizing a player's individual stats is one aspect, creating a sustainable system that consistently generates high quality shots presents a different set of challenges for a team. Consider the strategy employed to slow down Steph Curry, one of the league's most premier on-ball and off-ball scorers, who is known for his top-notch isolation and pick-and-roll efficiency. While Curry is incredibly skilled with the ball in his hands, a critique in all-time discussions about all-time scorers is the difficulty shooting over multiple defenders. Unlike a player like Kevin Durant, when Curry has the ball, opponents often resort to trapping and double teams to force him to pass. This tactic arises when a player is so exceptional that the defense's best option is to send a second defender to contain them, leaving someone else wide open. The defense prefers guarding 4 players with 3 defenders instead of facing this star player head on. This strategy results in open shots for teammates, constituting effective offense. So why don't the Golden State Warriors adopt the Harden Rocket style offense, which heavily relies on an all-ball repetitions for the most efficient on-ball scorer in the league? The reason ultimately lies in Steve Kerr's understanding of the benefits of balance, involving the entire team, and most importantly, building a system centered around the threat posed by Stephen Curry rather than relying solely on Curry's production. Think of on-ball Steph as the secret weapon in Kerr's playbook. While Curry is more than capable of running the offense on every single play, why burden him with that responsibility of creating a good shot for the team 50 plus times per game when they can utilize Curry's off-ball gravity to create scoring opportunities for others on every possession without subjecting him to decision-making fatigue? By implementing an off-ball screening system, which Kerr did, with constant relocating handoffs, defenses must not only account for the ball, but also keeps tabs on the greatest shooters' whereabouts on the court at all times, living in constant fear of potential game-changing three-pointers. The Warriors thrive on off-ball movement, handoffs, and screens. Now, with that being said, could Paolo essentially assume a similar role to Draymond as a handoff short role playmaker surrounded by shooters, with the added advantage of Banchero's ability to drive, pass, or take the shot at any given moment? Could an NBA offense exclusively rely on Paolo's play-by-play shot creation and decision making? And I believe that's a possibility, and this year is the year that you want to see that most in Banchero. Start to see him create for others, start to see his shot creation expand further than just him, start to see him shot to create for other players, and then we might see a Banchero on a different level. For nearly a decade, LeBron James stood as an exception to the rule that teams win championships, often propelling his teams to the finals with minimal support. Even LeBron eventually needed multiple co-stars to secure these championships that he has. The championship winning Cavs and Heat teams, they relied more on isolation than a system built around one player. Nevertheless, their formidable power was sufficient to claim multiple chips. Could Banchero emulate a scorer who combines elements from Zion, Melo, LeBron, someone who could create opportunities independently, draw fouls, and create openings for both himself and his teammates. While Banchero would need a substantial leap and an impact to approach LeBron's level, rookies who average 20 points per game and 7.4 free throws attempts are rare. Similar to Zion before him, Banchero's potential superstar trajectory may arrive sooner than expected, and what's even greater about this compared to Zion, Banchero doesn't have the injury issues. Banchero's scoring versatility with his ability to pull up, finish plays aggressively, and create scoring opportunities as a versatile wing, it keeps his team's offensive options super flexible. Notably, Paolo Banchero has formed a promising relationship with Franz Wagner early on, with the potential to emulate the success of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in the years ahead. Defensively, he displayed the skills and willingness to guard elite scorers. To become a top-tier player, Banchero is going to need to excel on both ends of the court, and we've already seen that with his rookie year. His rookie year has suggested he's on the right path, and despite the need for significant improvement, again, he's a rookie, that's expected. By the time year 3 or 4 comes, we're going to be seeing a totally different Banchero that I don't think many of us expected, besides the people watching this video right now today. In summary, Paolo Banchero delivered on multiple fronts for the Orlando Magic in his rookie season, showcasing his potential as a future star in this league. While there are areas for improvement, such as the three-point line, shot selection, things like that, he still remains a cornerstone for the Magic and their future success. His performance in his rookie year was nothing short of exceptional, and the Magic's future looks brighter than ever before, because this player right now, if they build around him, is gonna get scary, and there's gonna be some good basketball in Orlando. But that's all I got for you guys in this one. I hope you guys appreciate this video, like this video. If you're new and you made it this far, go ahead and drop a sub right now, because you made it this far for a reason. You probably like me. I don't know. I like me, so hey, why wouldn't you like me? But no, that's all I got for you guys in this one. Until next time, it's your boy TB with the greatest hoop stories in the base on the tube, and I'm out. Peace.